When you first open Photoshop, one of the first things that I do is maximize it so that it takes up the entire screen. I'll click on the green button here, and now we can see that I'm not distracted by any other applications that are also launched. If I need to switch to another application, Bridge for example, I can use File and then Browse in Bridge. If I want to cycle through all of my open applications, I can use the keyboard shortcut Command-Tab to move through those different applications. The other thing that I make sure to keep on is the application frame. Under the Window menu, if I choose to disable or turn off the application frame by selecting it, we can see through to other applications. In this case, we're seeing Bridge in the background, and if I click in that area, it will actually switch the application to Bridge. In order to return back to Photoshop, I can click on the boomerang icon. I'm going to turn the application menu back on by selecting Window and then choosing Application Frame. Another way to change the Photoshop interface is by selecting Photoshop and then Preferences, Interface. If you're on Windows, the Preferences is underneath the Edit menu. Here I can change the color theme under the Appearance area. Right now it's set to the second one over, but we can make it darker if we wish to, or we can click to make it lighter. I prefer to keep one of the darker interfaces because it's much easier on the eyes if you're going to be working in Photoshop for long periods of time. You can also change the text size if you want to, making it a little bit larger in the interface. However, notice that if I do make a change here, the change will not take effect until I quit Photoshop and then relaunch it. For now, I'll go ahead and set it back to small and then click OK. In addition, for those of you who are using Bridge, you should know that you can change the color theme for Bridge as well by selecting Bridge and then Preferences. In the Appearance area, we have those same 4 default color themes that you can select from, and you can also change the user interface brightness in the panels by using the slider, and you can change the image backdrop color as well. For now, I'll select the second color theme and then click OK. We'll return back to Photoshop by clicking on the boomerang and open a new document by selecting File and then New. I'll leave it set to the default settings right now and click OK because I want to show you that if you right mouse click in this area here outside of the canvas area, or on Mac if you control click, you can change the background color that surrounds your image. For example, I can select black if I want to preview it against black, or I can select any custom color that I want. For now, I'll click Cancel, and then change this back to the default of dark gray. Of course, you can choose whatever interface options you want, but I would really recommend the darker interface because it's easier on the eyes. If you're working long hours, you'll definitely see the benefits.